Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day. Today we're going to be using British leather from Stirling. Yep, smells kind of like English leather, which I think it is. So we got English leather being followed. And then we're going to be using the Edwin Jagger razor with London Bridge blades. It's kind of a British theme today, I guess. Oh, yes. It's like sitting there looking through the collection like, I haven't used my English leather in a while. I got some British leather. One of these days I will actually get a tub of this. So, there, like that. So, they still make it? I don't know. It's been a while since I've been on the Stirling website. Alright, so how's your day going? I just realized I didn't put a pre-shave on. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Well, we'll see. So, normally I put on a little bit of slickness on my face before we even get started. I forgot to do that. Do it the old-fashioned way. Before I start doing that, that's how this works out. English leather. My man wears nothing but English leather, or nothing at all. Yeah, usually I put on some Barbasol on my face. Just a little bit of it. About a pea-sized amount, spread it all over the place. Gives some initial slickness. Oh, yeah, I already noticed the difference. But, first use of the London Bridge blades with the Edwin Jagger works good for me. Good combo. I was like eating my breakfast and I seen a little thing about Guy Ritchie movies, and one of them was The Man from U.N.C.L.E. And it's like, might have been subconsciously thinking about that one. Was it Henry Cavill was in it? Who I think would make he's kind of on the older end of the spectrum now. I think he's 40 for being a Bond guy. But I don't know, have they even chose the new Bond? And it's the last Bond that died off, killed. So that's a reboot the whole system again. But there's a whole bunch of books to choose from for making those movies. Ian Fleming. I don't even remember. If you ever watched Beverly Hillbillies or Jethro would do all these things on the show because he's watching all these Bond movies. And tried me, Mr. Debonair, spy guy. Kind of funny. I think I mentioned it before about all the different kind of bonds that there are. There are styles of bonds. Where each actor or director, takes a different spin on how they portray that version of Bond. I always liked the Scotsman. Gosh, I'm having a brain lock here. It'll come to me. But they always had him in the last version, kind of a more of a gutsy, let's take him out type of Bond action, or shoot first, ask questions later type. And the others were like Roger Moore and what's his name? Roger Daltrey. Not Roger. Was it Daltrey? Yeah. That wasn't Roger, but that's the singer of Who, isn't it? Dalton. There you go. And the guy that was on TV show. They're the more, the iterations that you had in the 90s and 80s were more of a Dovina, spy, sneaky type. Then, if you had to, he'd go shoot if he needed to, but a lot of people didn't like Daniel Craig version as much because, you know, he wasn't spy-y enough. Sean Connery, there we go. It came to me. I just had to quit thinking about it. When you stop thinking, your brain says, hey, dumbass. That's what you're trying to think. Yeah. Daniel Craig and Sean Connery were my favorites. Least favorite was Roger Moore. Timothy Dalton. There we go. Quit thinking. That's the secret. Don't think. Just do. And your brain will tell you what's going on. But I'm not sure exactly if they've actually come up with a new Bond actor yet. If they do, I'll put it down below, but I don't think they've chosen anybody yet. If they have, they're keeping it hush-hush. I guarantee it's probably going to be a nobody. That seems to be the trend a lot of times. Plus, if you get a massive franchise, if you get chosen as Bond, you're going to be making bank. Because those movies do pretty good. So, yeah. And I just read the other day that they've chosen a new book for the Jack Reacher TV series on Amazon. I think it's maybe book 10, something like that, out of the series. It's going to Nebraska. I like that show. Reacher. It's like the actor, he portrayed when he's like, you read the books and you look at him, you're like, yep, that's Reacher. It's like 6'5", 6'6", something like that. Big slab of big muscle meat and brains. You must be a big stupid guy. No, he's smart. Highly intelligent. And I'm going to put my intelligence to use by kicking your ass. Yeah, it's like this last one, I was reading a lot of comments and stuff. It was like some veterans didn't like it. He's an officer, he's stupid. He's supposed to be dumb. Like, really? I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. Yeah, it was a good show. My wife and I love it. We're watching Joe Pickett on Paramount. Another good show. It's kind of a slow burn in the beginning, but once it's going, you're like, "Whoa, hey, hang on, we're going for a ride." Everybody thinks, oh, Joe Pickett's a nice, quiet, humble little game warden. Well, you guys kicked the anthill. He's pissed. Going for blood. Watching the show and it's like, well, we think we found it. Maybe there's an extinct animal. And I mentioned to my wife, like, well, in Wyoming they did find a black-footed ferret. That was thought extinct, and then they found a colony of them and brought them back from extinction. And she was kind of like, where'd you pull that out of? Like, yeah. I went down a rabbit hole one day and just read stuff about lost extinctions coming back, and that was one of them. Like, where do you get all this stuff? Like, I read a lot. I don't know about you. I will read something and it's like, oh, I just wonder what that's all about. And then start reading it. Next thing you know, I'm like, oh, next thing I'm going down this rabbit hole, and finding all kinds of trivial information that really means nothing in life, but unless you're playing Trivia Pursuit. Go cut off my top of my skin tag there. Yeah, I think we're about done. Oh, a little bit there. Pretty smooth. I think we're done. Ooh, right there. There we go. Yeah. One of the habits I have from shaving in the shower without a mirror, I shaved in the shower for decades without ever shaving in front of the mirror, so it's like I'm used to shaving by feel. Like, feel your face and take care of it. Sounds bad, feeling yourself up in the morning. right, clean up the mess. Okay, English leather. Yeah, it's got a nice leathery citrus scent. Had this container forever and a day. I don't use it very often. After you rub it on, you get that initial citrus, but eventually it starts to go more leathery, kind of a vetiver scent going on. So, English leather. I got another container of this. Got some from Take Care Man. Sent me another bottle of it, so I got a lifetime supply of it. All right, that's the shave of the day. There's an affiliate link down below. You know, we had our last giveaway that we did last month, so that was part of it, was using the money from that. So if there's anything that you want from the razor company, click on the affiliate link and some kickback comes back to me and I'll use it for giveaways. All right, so the shave of the day was brought to you by Stirling's British Leather. Excellent scent. I probably should get a tub of this because I like it, and then I'd probably use it more often. And then we had the first use of the London Bridge blades with the Edwin Jagger razor DE89. Excellent little shave. Yep. Nice and smooth. Oh, yeah. Can't go a day without shaving. It's not in my nature. All right, so that's shave of the day, everybody. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.